when you were in Brazil, or now that you are in Slovakia, do you see any giants and monsters coming your way?
Well, I see an album coming my way and the reactions towards that. So that's gonna be some giants and monsters. And yeah, it's sometimes always amusing to get the feedback by the people, you know. It's like especially the critics.
You
It's
never cease to amaze us. I mean, this is a multi-layered album. This is really, really, really one package, one bouquet of songs that are so diverse and so different in sounding. Uh, I have to ask you, the basic idea, what was it? Let's make these people crazy again. Let's do an album that will amaze them all. What happened?
I mean that is always the approach that I have personally. You know, I want to do something that is good or great in best case. You know, I want people to be happy with what I'm doing. Always the approach is to make the best you can, of course, you know. And in the band, we did not really talk about that. I mean, it was clear to everybody that we will do our best to make a great album. Uh, there's not always the guarantee that it happens, but in this case, I'm very happy with the album. I really love it, and I think what you said about the diversity is true. Yet it still has a very strong red line in terms of performance and sound, and to me, the whole thing is Helloween.
Yes, precisely. It's all Halloween. And how long did it take from originating the ideas, from giving birth to the ideas, to wrapping it up? Said, this is it. The product is
Oh,
ready.
that's hard to say because I mean, you know, during Corona times, I had a lot of time on my hand, and I just had ideas, so I started songwriting, and then I played the songs to the band guys because actually it was mostly planned to have these songs for my solo album,
Mhm.
but then I played it to them and said, "What do you think?" And they said, "Wow, this and this and this song should be in Halloween." Um, so then you know, so it's hard to say when it actually started. You know, I guess we all after this break were eager to work on stuff, and I don't actually know when Sasha wrote his stuff, when Vicky wrote his stuff. So I just know that for this album, "We Can Be Gods" is already was already existing. I wrote it during Corona times, and now finished it. Kind of the arrangement was not final, so I sat down with Danny and Dennis, and we made a final arrangement. And Majestic was another thing. I just actually started working for this album, for this production. Um, it's like a leftover from a Gamma Ray album because we once did an album called Majestic with Gamma Ray. And actually, this track was supposed to be kind of like the title track, but somehow I got stuck with it. I never was able to finish it, so it vanished somewhere in my archives. And I remembered it, and I said, I think I should maybe I'm up to it now. So I was digging in my hard drives and finally found the old demo, and yeah, I started working on that. And so it took some time, you know, like a good thing takes a little time. But yeah, it progressed pretty nicely.
When you compose, when you arrange stuff, songs, do you have in mind who is going to sing what? Like, this is for Andy, this is for Mika, this is for me, this is orchestral. How does it work within,
Mm,
in your
Totally.
mind?
There are parts where I definitely can hear Michael, where I definitely can hear Andy, but I'm not determining that. First, when I write songs, it's just me singing to the best of my abilities, and then later on within the production, we decide who's going to sing what. We might even go and all three singers sing that part, and later on we decide, or the producers decide, who they think sounds best on that. That's how we do it.
I know it's very early, and I know that feedback is yet to come because there's going to be thousands of reviews approaching you when the album is released
Yep.
late August. But what is receiving right now? What do you receive? What comes to you? as a feedback initial from this album? What do you hear?
For now, I mean, like close people that know the album already or that I played it to say, wow, they say great. Journalists that have heard the album gave us a really positive and a very enthusiastic response. So there was a lot of agreement that this is a good album, maybe even beyond good. So that's what I have so far. And of course, then there was the first release of the Tokyo video, which was very, 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 let's say, controversial. It's
You could
like
say that.
were like hating it, and 50% or maybe more percent were liking it. But it's always the negative ones that scream the loudest. So we got some good portion of ooh boo, this commercial, this is just another Andy Darius song, poppy, this is not heavy metal, this is not Helloween, stuff like that. I mean, I don't personally give a fuck. I mean, I like poppy metal. If I wouldn't like that, I wouldn't have written Future Board, or I this poppy metal too, in my ears. So I think Tokyo is just fine. It's a great song. I always loved it. When Andy played me the demo, I was like, oh yeah, man, this is cool. This is great cat melody. Great. I love it.
Speaking of singles and released songs, today we received an email from your label that Universe is out.
Oh yeah, right. I guess the lyric video for Universe should be out today.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a great song. I love it. I mean, Sasha did really good on this one. Really like the song.
We liked it too. And to tell you the truth, I have already a couple favorites from the album, which is basically the album, the entire one. And as I said before, it's the diversity, and each song is prepared in a different way. Like you have huge guitar riffs, you have great keyboards, you have great orchestration, and you have short songs, you have big epic songs. All the bouquet is really interesting and exciting. And I read the press release that Danny recorded the tracks in 2 different sets. When he was recording the drums, recorded the tracks in these different sets, and I'm just like the entire album.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when we finalized the pre-production, said, okay, this is the arrangements. Then it was about the real drum recordings. And Charlie, who recorded Charlie and Danny are freaks. I mean, they are really drum totally. Charlie is actually a drummer too. So they were really going all in with the 3 different drum kits, trying out what best and stuff like that. I mean, who the fuck does that? But it turned out to be great. And I think they did a great job. I really love the drum sound of the album. I'm really happy.
When you record, what's going on in your mind when you choose the guitars, when you choose the way you play, when you see downstroke, upstroke? What's going on in your mind? You turn to somebody else?
No, I'm not analyzing while playing. I'm just playing, and I'm the basic approach when I play something is I want to rock. That's all. I just feel the energy, and yeah, I'm just hitting it. And of course, it's good to have a producer next to you, especially for the rhythm guitars. I mean, to kind of keep you in balance between playing wild and playing halfway accurate. So that's good. When it comes to overdubs and solos, I rather do that just by myself, because it must be so annoying for anybody to hear the 20th try of some solo lick or changes and stuff like that. So I don't want to bother anybody with that. And I know, and I think I know what I'm doing, and I know what I like, so I can do that by myself. But when it comes to rhythm guitars, I like to have somebody guiding me.
You are going to release another single, at least, before the date of release of the entire album. You have already decided, I suppose. Is it okay if we say talk now? Which one is going to be the next single?
Mm-hmm. Okay, nobody said don't mention it. So,
Let's pretend it
it's
happened like that.
another Andy song. A little is a little too much,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, let's see how that
Wise
goes.
choice.
Oh, it's a great song. We made a really nice video for that. Pretty funny actually, and we had a lot of fun doing that. So I think it's a good song. It's yeah as well rather on the commercial side of the metal. But I think that's fine. I think that's totally fine. I mean, the speed bombs are still in the album, hidden and are not hidden, but they'll be on the album, and you know the more aggressive stuff. So don't worry, people. It's gonna be okay.
Kai, did you have in your mind that you always wanted a band with three singers and three guitarists?
I never thought about that. Never speculated about that because the way I grew up with metal. I mean, metal was basically a 4 or 5 piece band with one singer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's yeah traditionally what it is. But these days, things have opened up so much more with all the collaborations and people teaming up and having projects together and stuff like this. So everything became more open, and with Helloween especially, I mean, um, it there is no other option, and I think we made the best choice to do that as a 7 piece with all three guitar players, with all 2.5 singers, and
Three and a half.
yeah, guess who's the half one? Uh,
No, guess
so
who's the one and a half one? Because you can sing all
what?
kinds. Guess who's the one and a half one? Because you can sing everything from
Oh,
super
yeah. Well, I've
quick
learned.
stuff.
I've become quite good somehow, but still, we have a Michael Kiske and we have an Andy
Yes,
Darris, so they are really like
the
on top of
holy
the
vocal
abilities.
twin. Yeah, yeah.
They are real singers, you know. I'm a shouter, and I'm not a singer in that way.
When I've seen you live on stage, and I was blessed to see both Helloween and Gamma Ray playing live in Greece for last couple of years. And I
Yeah,
seen you on stage, and I was happy enough because I was at the photo peak taking pictures of you, and I see you having a great time on stage, having a blast. I mean, smiling and laughing and all that. This is really your thing, isn't it?
it's my passion. It's I'm not fulfilling a duty here. Um, I'm really living it. I love it. I love this interaction between the people and the band and this going crazy, going wild, and just letting it out. It's really very good. It's
In
a
ter-
it's a kind of therapy somehow, you know.
you said it. You said it. It's therapy. Music therapy. Yeah. Um, Now that the album is already set and done and ready to be released, you are building up the tour, the upcoming tour. You're adding the dates and the venues.
Yeah.
When do we get to see you on the road?
Um, I think the tour starts in October, as far as I remember.
Mhm.
I have to look up the tour plan so I don't forget. Because for now it's just rehearsal times, and I'm at home for some time. Then I go to Karlsruhe for rehearsals for 10 days or so. Then I'm home again, and this goes on until the tour starts. There's still a lot of work to be done, especially for me because there's songs included that come from the era of Helloween where I was not present, so I have to learn them. Um, and of course, the new songs that we play live, and maybe something where I was actually involved in, but haven't played that for a long time. So my head is pretty full with chords and progressions and things, and sometimes it's so confusing. But I I know meanwhile that I will get there until the tour, and so it's just you have to do it, and you have to practice, you have to learn, and that's it.
How does it feel when you enter the room and you see all these faces you were playing with almost 40 years ago? And you keep playing with
You
these
mean
people.
for who?
your bandmates? How does it feel? You enter the rehearsal room and you see these faces. You said, we played together like 40 years ago.
Oh no, not these guys again. No, I'm happy. It's like a very comradeship there, and we're glad we get together. We do our thing, and it feels good. It's like a family meeting somehow.
Kai, do you ever take the time to think what good you have done to our lives as fans? You changed the way we see music all these years. Do you ever take the time to consider that?
Oof, I never considered that actually. I mean, I just I just play my music, and I love what I'm doing, and I enjoy it very much, and I'm happy if people enjoy it too, and I know, like, of course there is people say, hey, you changed my life, or you made me feel better, or even you saved my life, things like that. This is the best an artist can get, and I'm very thankful for that, to have had such an impact on people's lives. You made me play guitar. Wow, great, that's cool. And what more can a musician wish for?
Kai, I have just one last question before you and let you enjoy your wonderful environment there at your home.
Yeah, I
Before I
still
do
have two
that,
points, but that's okay. No problem. I'm good.
before I do that, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for being there. Let's say
That's
you're done with a Halloween show or a Gamma Ray show, Halloween show for the purpose of the interview, and you packed and you are ready to leave the stage and go to your hotel or move on for the next date. And somebody like 17 or 18 years old stops you right there and says, Kai, I'm really astounded. I'm really astonished. I changed my life and I want to become a professional musician. I want to live out of that. I won't say what would you advise, but what would you say back to this person?
I would say, hey, thank you so much. I mean, I would feel very humbled, and I would just wish this person the best ever. And just my advice would be, do what you love and just keep doing it. Don't give up. Just work hard, and then you might get somewhere.
It's wonderful. So much.
Hmm.
Appreciate it. God bless you, and we'll see you on the road. We'll see you back in Greece. All the
Okay.
best with the new album.
Thank you so much. Take care, and might see you in Greece then.
You bet. Bye now.